And I'm back with another video, and today's video is so exciting. So I made two of my Instagram filters and I made them all by myself, watching different tutorials and so on. So today I'm doing a tutorial on how to make your first Instagram filter and how to publish it in like 10 to 15 minutes. So let's get into it without any blabbering. So yeah.
So Spark here is the tool that Facebook started to make filters, and that's what we're going to use. You just have to go on Spark here and download it, and you will get a setup file. Then set it up, install it just the way you install any other app. This is how it looks when it's ready. These are different types of filters that you can use as a base, but we're just starting a new one. And this is how it looks when you start a new frame. You can pause the video, or you can also select different types of faces for the video depending on what type of filter you're making. You can also use the integrated camera and see yourself in the video and like use your face as a map to make the filter. So now on the left hand corner there is a button called add assets. Go in that, go into animation sequence, and this is gonna be your answer plates. So if you're making what character you are, this is gonna be your characters. Name it and then go on the right hand top corner and change the texture. Make sure you do not select the cover, we'll come back to that later. Now that you have your texture, close loop and turn on randomize, then go again to the left hand corner at add assets and you're gonna add a material. This is gonna be our cover, so we gonna go back to the right hand top and make it flat and add the image that you want for cover. Sorry, the pop-up boxes are just not coming in the recording. And then we're gonna go again, add another material. This is gonna be a compliments or your answers. Then make it flat and add the compliments animation sequence that we made. Then you're going to go to add object, add a face tracker, and then add a plane. Now name the plane as your cover. Now pick up the plane and drop it inside the face tracker, making the plane the face tracker's baby. And now adjust it according to where you want it and stretch it and like give it the shape that you want. You want a horizontal or square, whatever. Then go back and Command D or Control D, copy it and duplicate it and make another one called compliments. Now fill the compliments material in that. Now you have your cover and your compliments in your image. And this is how it looks. Now, because we have stopped the video, it's not playing. So if I turn the video back on, it plays on a loop. Awesome. Are you with me? Okay. So now is how we're going to control this filter and how it behaves. And for that, we need a patch editor. So go to view and click on patch editor and you will see this dotted plane kind of a thing. Now go and right click on any part of the plane. You're going to see a pop-up box, type in screen tap because that's how we're planning to control this. So every time you tap the screen, the the filter starts or restarts. Now drag the first arrow, like click on the first arrow and then drag it and drop it anywhere and you're going to see the pop-up again. Now type in switch. Now the box is not visible here, so just type in switch and then do the same thing again. Drag the thin thread, drop it and type in not. What this means is when we screen tap, the switch is going to control what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. Now go again to your cover plane and your complements plane and click on visible and two tiny yellow boxes will pop up. Cool. Now the next thing we're going to do is tell which one is going to be clicked and which one is going to not be clicked. So connect the switch to the cover and a thread from the knot to the complement. So now we're going to see if it works. So go on that and click there, screen tap and tap on it and you can see we can switch between the screen and that. Now play the video and you have a randomized plane and every time you tap it restarts. Awesome. So yeah, we've done with like sort of the kind of the first part of the major part. Now let's get into the second part of the major part. The way it's controlled without JavaScript is using runtime. So again, right click, you'll see a pop-up box which is unfortunately not visible here. Type in runtime and you will have a pink little box. Then do the same thing, drag the thin thing, drop it, and enter offset in the pop-up box and you'll have an offset. Now connect a thread from screen tap to the reset on offset. That means every time the screen is tapped, it will reset the filter. Now again, right click and use a less than. You can also use a more than or less than and equal to, but I'm using a less than. And then connect the two, like connect offset and less than. Okay, now you're gonna enter the number, which is gonna be the amount of seconds the compliments are gonna play before it stops on a random number. So I wanted to play for around 3 seconds before it stops on answer. So what we want to do next is make it into a loop animation, like to have it play on a loop. So right click and type in loop animation and enter. So now you have a loop animation box. What you want to do with it is connect it to less than and then connect the loop part of it to another box which is going to be randomize or like random. So what it's gonna do is keep it random and not play it in certain order. So it's always guessing. And add the end value as the number of compliments you have. For example, I have 8 compliments, so 8 compliments is gonna be 8 is gonna be my end value. Then add round. So it's gonna just round about everything. And then the last thing we wanna do is go to compliments the animation sequence that we added and make the current frame visible, like make it yellow. Just click on the arrow and there you have it. And now connect the roundabout to the complement sequence. Okay, now this is done. So we are done. So just stimulate touch and let's see how it goes. So it's a little bit slow, and that's because in our loop animation, the count is 1. Let's make it to 0.05 seconds so that it's a little bit faster and a little bit fun. Whoa, that's it. We have our filter. Yeah. So there is one more way to do it where your filter only starts when you start video recording. For that, go up, pull your camera down to the patch editor and you should see this octopus-like thing. The fourth one is called video editing. Connect that arrow to your offset reset and then a patch thing should come up. Let it that be and delete your screen tap. Then connect the patch to your switch and then bring in something called delay. Okay, enter something called delay. Then connect your switch to delay and delete the other threads. So what we're basically trying to do with this is make the cover stay for people to realize what it's for. So now you just connect delay to not and then to cover. Then insert another delay, change the time to 0.07 seconds and connect the video recording to that delay and then connect the other end to compliments, which is going to be our answer tab. Now also change delay about around cover, make it 0.07 seconds again. So what this basic thing is gonna do is when the camera starts recording, the cover is gonna stay for 0.07 seconds and then the compliments will start shuffling until you get the answer. I cannot see how it will work out inside this because we can't actually record, but what you can do is test on your device. So go here, click, send it to your Facebook camera or Instagram camera, it will load and then you can test on your device. If you are satisfied with the test and everything goes the way you want, the next thing you want to do is export it. Of course, make sure you control S and save it and then you go to export and you click on it and then you're going to get this box. It's going to make sure all the file sizes and everything is fine. You just can click on publish new effect. If you already have an effect, you can update the existing one, upload, and this is going to be the next page that you see on Google Chrome. Make sure your Wi-Fi internet is on. Enter in all the details. I'm going to name this filter compliments. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Add a category. They have several categories. I'm gonna add positive thoughts, which is comes under love. Then add some hashtags or keywords which people can search you by. Select the Facebook page that you want it to be connected to, and the Instagram account that's connected to it will pop up. Then you have to add a demo video of you trying the filter out. Make sure you take that while you're testing on your device. And then you have to upload an image which is going to be the icon for your filter. For example, let me like try a icon, and also it's gonna be square, so make sure it's like square. This one's not square, but I took a picture later. Okay, I know you guys understand that much. And then you're gonna see it here, and the way it's gonna look on your screen. Now I don't have anything here, but you can actually see how it looks in the small, filter tab, and how it looks on your screen and the app. When all of this is done, you can actually select a date when you want to publish it. Here, you're going to write a short description of how the filter works. Don't make it too complicated, write it in very simple words. This is going to help them in the review because your filters go into review before they actually come off on Instagram. It usually, they say it takes a week or 8 to 10 days, but my both of my filters got published in like 2 days. Then when all of this is done, submit it. Now, if you still want to send it to your friends to test, you can save it, and then you get an option called test on device. Wow. You can copy the link and send it to a couple of your friends to try it out, to run sort of like a pilot of your filter, and then you're done. Your filter's up. So if your filter doesn't meet the size requirements of Instagram, you will have to compress it. So you can switch on manual compression in SparkAR itself, or actually go down and compress your images, resize them, and then upload them in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, I really hope you liked that video and it helped you. Do tag me when you publish your first Instagram filter, and if you're making your Instagram filter, I just will love to see what you guys do with this one. Do let me know if you want me to make similar videos because there are different types of filters. This was just one of them which is trending right now, the format that's trending right now. And if you like the video, please subscribe and like the video, and tell me in the comments if you have any doubts, if you need any help, anything at all. And bye, bye, bye. I'll see you next Thursday.